One, two,
Black out on them, go off in the zone. Zone, out, zone, out, zone, out, zone, out. Black out on them, black out on them, black out on them, black out on them, go off in the zone. Zone, out.
It is your girl Tasha, and I'm back. I know I'm a little late, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Don't judge me, just pray for me. All right, let's get into this. But before we do, I just want to say thank you to everybody who watched last week's video review. You guys are amazing. I have never had a video get that many views in such a short amount of time, so I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. All right, I'm gonna try my best to give you guys what you want, really, honestly and truly. I don't try to get up here and be funny. I just say what's on my mind and say it how, you know, I am. This is my personality. This is how I am. All right, so let's get into this video review. Last night's episode, the top 10 performed. At the end of the night, 2 people went home, which was a little bit of a shocker to me because I wasn't expecting that. But hey, JJ Harrison and Youthful Praise, how awesome were they? They opened up the show performing After This. I love that song. I love that album. If you don't have it, you need to go and get it. There's an album review on my blog. I'm gonna put that link below. You guys read that. Go get the album. I think you can get it on the cheap side on Amazon. It's like $10 on iTunes. It's probably $10 at Walmart. Don't go to Target, girl, because Target don't sell gospel music. They gonna get this. But anyway, go get that album wherever you can find it. It is a dope album, okay? I was like, yes, JJ, you better sing, you better get in there, and you better do those bunny hops for the Lord. I mean, he was getting his praise on. I loved it. JJ, Youthful Praise, you guys did your thing, an amazing performance. Now, let's get into the competition because it's getting a little tough here, people. First up, Michael Lampkin. He comes with Show Me the Way. I like this, but at this point in the game, I'm ready to hear him do something a little bit more melodic. I want to see Michael do a song, you know, that's kind of out of the style that he's been giving us since his audition. I know you're a great pastor. I know you can sing. I know when you combine those two things, it's just wonderful and amazing. You know, I'm like Kirk. I want to give you an offering too, you know, because I'm ready to hear the word. I'm ready to have church. He really knows how to take you there. So I just want to see him do something different because I just want to hear if he can, like, really melodically sing. You know, am I making myself clear with that? Anyway, after that, Jeremy Hill came with Vashawn Mitchell's Chasing After You, and he was chasing this song the whole entire time. I mean, he started like right in the middle in his higher range, and that's just where he stayed, and it kind of was going up and up and up, and it was going out of control. I like Jeremy. It wasn't his best, but you know, I kind of like the performance. Maybe it was just the wrong song choice. That's how I kind of feel with that one. Alright, so next after that, Sarah Escamilla came. She did Whitney Houston's version of I Love the Lord. She started off really slow. I agree with the judges. I was a little worried because I've been bragging on Sarah. She can really do her thing. I've been calling her like the underdog of the competition. So I was really nervous. But something happened midway. She relaxed. She opened up and she was just able to release an awesome vocal, and she ended up very nice. I agree with the judges. Sarah, sing from your heart, start from your heart. I don't know if something was clouding your judgments, you're clouding your mind, but do you, girl, because you can really sing and you can really do damage. All right, I want to see you do damage. Next up was Keith Ball. He came out with Diedrich Haddon's He's Able. I think this was the wrong song choice only because Keith came out and changed up the melody. Now, when you change up the melody to a song like He's Able, where we, the people, we want to sing along with you. We only know the song the way it's been sang when we hear Darwin Hobbs or William McDowell and Diedrich Haddon and Voices of Unity. When they sing it, we know it that way. So he came out wanting to do his own thing, wanting to be his own self. It sounded good because he can sing. He's really classical and technical in his singing, but it was kind of like, okay, Keith, you lost me because I was going to try to back you up. You know what I'm saying? I had a little backup vocal going on here in my living room, but he totally lost me, and I couldn't get in with the song with him because I really like that song, and you just kind of messed it up for me. After that, Joshua Rogers came out. He did Tonay's God Has Not Forgot, and in my opinion, the best performance of the night. Joshua, you did your thing. When I look at Joshua, I always imagine this little white church with hardwood floors, wooden open pews, no air conditioning. You just have ceiling fans and church fans, really small. People are stomping in their feet and they clapping and they beating the tambourines because we only have some broken down drums and a drummer and then, you know, an out-of-tune piano and stuff. That's the kind of church I kind of think that Joshua comes from. It's probably totally wrong, which I hope I am totally wrong on that, but that boy sings. He can sing. He can just do it, and I love it. He killed that song last night. People say that he may have had a little bit of hiccups here and there. I didn't. I'm like Cece. If that's what you call getting lost, then lose me. That was an amazing performance from Joshua. Next up was Brian Luther. Brian came out and he did Walk With Me, and it just didn't connect well. Brian kind of went downhill in my opinion. He did really good in his audition, did pretty good last week. I thought that he was coming for Wes Morgan, but I think Wes got his spot. Ain't nobody gonna come after Wes, you know, so Brian didn't do that good. I don't know if he was intimidated by the song or I don't know, something didn't connect, and it just wasn't that good. After that, Denitra Moore came out and she did Safe in His Arms. I think that was a pretty good performance from her. The only thing I felt weird about was at the end she had like this emotional release that she was doing because she was crying and all that stuff, and the judges didn't acknowledge it. But on the one hand, I am happy that they did not acknowledge that, because I kind of felt like if they did, she would have tried to use that to kind of get like a softer criticism from them, and I didn't want them to baby her, you know what I'm saying? Like, Denitra knows she's good, she knows what she can do. Don't be looking to be baby. No woo-woo-woos for you, Denitra. You know when you're not up to par and stuff like that. So I don't know what the whole emotional release was about. I don't know if it was faking or if it was real or something's going on, you know, but it is what it is, all right? After that, we had Ashford Sanders. He came out and he did Millions by the Winans, and it was really good. I mean, some people will say this was the best performance of the night. Yeah, I'm gonna tie it up there with Joshua because it was two different performances, two different styles. I loved them both. Ashford was grooving, he was doing his thing. You know how he always works the mic stand. He didn't give us too much of the griminess, you know what I'm saying? But he did his thing. He was testifying. He was telling everybody, look, thousands of people auditioned, but daggone it, I'm one that made it. All right, you didn't make it, but I am here. Get your life. So next up we have Alexis Fight. She came out and she did Myron Butler and Levi's Set Me Free. I didn't think this was a good song choice because she changed up the melody. Again, just like with Keith Ball, when we hear this song, we've heard it 1,000 times. We like to sing along to this song because it just jams that good. So we're gonna sing it the way it sounds on the CD. Alexis wanted to do her own thing. I was trying to do backup and try to sing with her and all this stuff, but I kept getting lost and she was messing me up because she wanted to do a run here or change up the words here and cut things here. I know they got 45 seconds, but I was like, come on now, this is starting to get a little bit messy, all right? But Alexis is cool, and I like the advice that Donnie gave her at the end where she needs to develop and learn how to be an artist more. I think that's something that Denitra kind of has a one-up on when it comes to Alexis, because you know it's going to come down to top 3. Alexis and Denitra is going to be within that. I'm just saying. Trying to prophesy and make that happen. Alright, speaking into existence. Next, after that, closing the show, we do have Kizzy Walker. Kizzy did Maurette Brown Clark. It Ain't Over. One of my favorite songs by Maurette, and she messed it up. Because she was doing good and I was vibing with her, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to sing along with her. But then all of a sudden she wanted to go Karen Clark Sheard on me. And I was like, again, you know, because she stayed giving me Karen Clark Sheard tease. And I'm just like, will you please give me you, Kizzy. I want your identity. I don't want to look at you and be like, oh, her hair reminds me of something that Karen wore back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear her sing and be like, that sounds like a run Karen probably did back in the day. But you know, just I want to have Kizzy. Kizzy, I got lost in the song and was all over the place, and Donnie read the mess out of her at the end, and I was like, yes, yes, Donnie, you better serve them tonight, okay? He was doing his good judging tonight. That's what I want. Yolanda and Cece, stop serving up your criticisms with cupcakes. Give it to them real raw and uncut. I want, just give them the eggs and let them mix it to themselves, okay? So, you know, Donnie was doing his good judging. I loved it, but Kizzy, yeah, she kind of messed up that song. Alright, so now we get to the end. It's time to eliminate 2 of the contestants. The judges decide to send home Jeremy Hill and Keith Ball. Now, last night when I watched it, I was a little salty about that elimination. I watched it again before doing this review, and I guess I understand just a tiny bit. I would not have sent home Jeremy Hill. I would have sent home Brian and Keith if we have to send home 2 people. Just because I think Jeremy, you know, deserves another chance to redeem himself. He can sing and he's gonna do really, really well. So hopefully, even though he's no longer on the show, he can definitely get himself out there, get a gig, and you know, who knows, he may even do an album later on in the future. Alright, so now that is it for my review. You guys let me know what you think about last night's episode, the top 10. What do you think about Keith Ball and Jeremy Hill going home? Do you think the judges made a good decision? And how are you guys feeling about the criticisms and the advice and the judging that the judges did tonight? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching last week's video. Again, that was amazing. I just love all the energy and the love that you guys have been putting towards these reviews. I love it. Thank you, and keep it coming. Alright, make sure you guys share this on Twitter. Continue to share this on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. There's links down below. You guys can go and visit my blog. It's called I Choose Gospel. You can find it at ichoosegospel.com. I do gospel music, news, entertainment reviews, and all that crazy stuff like that. I also have a secular channel for those of you who aren't too holy. Yep, I have a secular channel here on YouTube. I do reviews of other different shows. Like right now, I'm doing So You Think You Can Dance, because in my mind, I think I'm a dancer and I love dancing. Yep, that's what that is. Alright, so thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys like this video by clicking the thumbs up button. And if this is your first time watching Tasha TV, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button up top, alright? I love you. God loves you. Jesus can save. Come back next week. We'll do the same thing all over again. You guys tune in. I'll talk to you later.